Hello everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 30th. It's 3:29 p.m., about 30 minutes before the close Eastern Standard Time. You can see my computer clock here, the date and the time, and on my left is the time and sales for the EMini S&P, currently trading at around 28.28. Okay, first up is the DAX, and the DAX hit its goal of, I believe it's 3,200 on this chart, 3,250, and we had $200 of slippage, so we had some exceptionally positive slippage here. And probably the reason that happened is you look at the timestamp on these bars at the very end, they're all pretty close together here, so probably we had a big push down at this level. You can see the timestamp at 9 o'clock and 49 seconds for several bars. So probably when we exited, we hit our goal and the market was dropping hard, and that's why we got positive slippage. So if we go back in the chart a little bit, we can see where we started. We actually drew down about $1,300 and then recovered over the morning hours, and then we had 3 winners in a row, and that is what brought us to our goal of 32.50 for the day, with positive slippage gave us 34.50. Okay, this is the DAX on our Super Renko 14 tick with the lower goal of 2,000, and the settings on this are slightly different. Nevertheless, this hit its goal and had 1 tick positive slippage, and it did draw down, but only about $600 as opposed to the other chart drawing down $1,200. So slightly different settings on this chart. I truly believe the DAX is tradable on many different time frames. It's just a question of trying different things. One of the things about my charts on the DAX is that these are not overly tweaked or optimized. They're just settings that make sense. And I believe that anybody using the Auto-Trader could probably come up with better settings on the DAX than I'm showing. Okay, next up is the NASDAQ on a 987 Heikin-Ashi chart, and this is using our line break logic. We started off going up about $500 or so, and then sideways, and then we drew down about $500 and then recovered. And these were the trades that recovered our losses. We got a couple of whipsaw trades here, but this is not necessarily a negative. What this shows is that the Auto-Trader can handle several losses in a row. These losses are not huge, they're just several in a row, but it's testimony that the Auto-Trader can handle several losing trades in a session, and that's a good thing. So this chart was pretty active today, but we've seen this chart quite a bit. It's been pretty consistent, and it hit its goal, I believe, of 1,300, and we had 1 tick of slippage with our market order at the end of trading. Okay, the DAX on a 150 tick line break chart hit its goal on a single trade, and I imagine the goal on this is 1,200. Well, it's 1,500, so not sure why it didn't trade again. Probably we didn't get filled on our limit fills, or whatever the reason may be. There was only 1 trade here, and that was it. So pretty nice performance. Okay, next up is the Russell on the Super Renko 6 tick. This did 1,100 for the day. Our goal on this one is 1,100, so we hit 1,100 with no slippage. The 6 tick on the Russell is a pretty active chart. If I tighten up the equity curve, you can see we were up for most of the day, had a little bit of pullback. Once again, showing the Auto-Trader can handle some losers here. This drawdown here was only about $200, but it was a steady rise up for most of the day. Okay, next up is the bonds on a 377 tick line break chart. This has been a very consistent performer. This hit its goal on a single trade, and the entry and exit just doesn't get any better than this. Remember, line break bars on an actual line break chart do not have the tails. So here we see our exit. There was price obviously traded down here. Our goal on this is 1060, so it's basically 1002 ticks. So we had 1 tick of slippage on our market order exit, but pretty nice swing from the open, and then catching this swing here, quite impressive. Okay, next up is the crude oil on the BWT Super 6 tick, and this had 3 or 4 trades, mostly up for the session, and it did 930 for the day. Our goal on this is 1500, so indeed shy of our goal, but still a solid performance, trading only 2 contracts. Okay, next up is the EMini S&P on a Super 6 tick chart, and this had a small loser here and then a very solid winner, and hit our goal of 1000, trading 2 contracts. Here's our goal, and you can see we had a split fill at the open, at the entry of this trade. This one starts trading pre-market at 8 a.m. And that's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit us at bluewavetrading.com or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.